Gabby Petito never goes outside.
Quick summary for everyone that don't know about this case. A couple is doing this hashtag called van life.
We've been lucky so far at all the places we've stayed, but I'd say this is one of the best so far. Since we left New York, I've only set up my hammock once, and now
you check both of their bios, you can see it. Traveling the world, having a good time. Well, these two couples was traveling from Cali to Florida, and while they was traveling, something happened.
This girl right here, this is what matters. That is it.
As authorities struggle to find her. Why is it so difficult to find her, especially if she had a cell phone?
A girl named Gabby went missing. Her boyfriend did not go missing. He came back returning without her.
He returned home to Northport without her.
And her body, or herself alive, was never seen. And then this became an investigation.
I think there are things that we know in this investigation. We're trying not to release for the integrity of this investigation, that it's important that we not release everything we know when we know it.
Before we jump into this video will get dark and will get sad. This is just a warning. Let's get into this Gabby case. Now, watching this Gabby YouTube video, I watched this video back to back to back. Everybody watching this video want to find out his facial expressions, want to find out any little clues, any little hints of him possibly murdering this girl. Now, it's not a guaranteed fact yet, but 1000% of the community sure that this guy murdered her. When I was watching this video, I noticed something that you probably missed. As you can see, they on the beach, and he's smiling at her, and he's smiling at her. Then boom, he looks at her. So what I did was get a couple of screenshots of him looking at her. Y'all wanted the facial expressions, here they are. Maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I think it's okay for this situation. What I found was in his Instagram, his first picture was this. And in that video Gabby posted a month back, you see this.
Was it sunset?
See the outfits, see the background, see the scenery. Go to the video that Gabby posted a month back. Same thing. Why is that his first picture when that was her last and final moments, video-wise, of her on the internet that we have of her? It's just crazy how that connected. Before she went missing, a 911 call happened by a stranger that saw this.
We're driving by and I'd like to report a domestic dispute. Florida with the white van, Florida license plate, white land, gentleman,
Where's it at?
5'6", beard. They just drove off. They're going down Main Street. They made a right onto Main Street from Moonflower.
Or what were they doing?
Cooperative, but what do you say?
What were they doing?
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
He was slapping her?
Yes, and then we stopped. They ran up and down the sidewalk. He proceeded to hit her, hopped in the car, and they drove off.
The cops ended up getting to them and talking to them.
Gabby, Brian, okay. What's going on? How come you're crying?
I'm sorry, we've just been fighting this morning. Some personal issues.
And as you can see, Gabby shared some information of what happened.
I have really bad OCD, and I was just cleaning and straightening up the back of the van before, and I was apologizing to him and saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I just get really frustrated. Not like mean towards him, I just like, I guess my vibe is like, you're gonna be like in a bad mood.
So did the boyfriend share some things.
You said you pushed her to create some distance, obviously, right? What happened after that? What got the scratches on your eye?
The phone.
The phone. So you pushed her and she hit you?
She was, it wasn't like a push and she jumped. I mean, she was already, I don't want to, she was already swinging and I was pushing. Yeah. A lot of angles, a lot of nails, a lot of rings.
And I believe that this was the final moments of anyone ever seeing her, because then she disappears. And then the boyfriend shows up without her. Now let's get into the theories about what happened.
Oh my God! The 10 is just coming in on me. The wind is so bad.
I I am recording this part before any information about how she died came out, mind you. The first theory out there is he let his anger get the best of him and murdered her. Because if y'all didn't know, he proposed to her and she said yes. And this broke me even more because this couple really had a love story. You check their Instagrams are just alike. If you dig deep into Gabby's social media, you can tell she's into yoga and things like that. So is the boyfriend.
Brian's stretching, doing some morning yoga.
They both love traveling. They both have the hashtag van life in their bio. If you was a person looking at this couple, looking at their social media, you didn't know about this missing case, this couple will look like so much gold that you would have never think something like this would have happened. This is just crazy how something so beautiful, how something so great can look so good, but then behind the scenes.
Tonight, the search for Gabby is over after a heartbreaking discovery. Saddened and heartbroken to learn that Gabby has been found deceased. Our focus from the start, along with the FBI and national partners, has been to bring her home. We will continue to work with the FBI in the search for more answers.
As I'm editing this, I'm like, damn, you really don't know how you can die. Like, just let it sink in. If her boyfriend did this for real, how would she would have ever known that he's the reason I'ma die? How would she ever known that? Engaged, in love, and that's crazy as the... Whew! People is wondering, why is he gone? Why is he nowhere to be found no more? He is not wanted for a crime, but he's a person of entry. This is where it's about to be very crazy. So some people went to her Instagram and they noticed something off about her Instagram. Her latest post was very different when she began to become missing. In her latest post it says, "Happy Halloween." And the lady in the comment section says, "Y'all was traveling, visiting state parks, now all of a sudden y'all are in civilization." Then if you go down to her second to latest post, you see this big long paragraph and you see people saying, and someone said, "Sheesh, the fact all her new post is hyping up her fiance is wild." So a lot of people saying that he's behind her Instagram. Even if she posted those pictures, that he went back into her Instagram, edited her captions, deleted it, and put what he wanted in there to make himself look innocent. He's tagged a lot of times in her post. That third to last picture, he's tagged at least 4 times. You scroll down and go to her other pictures, he's tagged. He's tagged. He's tagged. And people have been noticing this. The theory is, which I have to say theory because it's not confirmed that he murdered this girl, but the theory is that he have the password to her Instagram because they're in a relationship. Most couples know each other's passwords. So he did a few edits in her Instagram to make himself look innocent. So then that leaves us here now. What is going on now? So after the police did an investigation, they found the body, they did an autopsy. And I just got news just now. Look at this video.
Based on this latest news, again confirming that Gabby died by homicide, which means she was killed by someone else, Kelly. A major development in this ongoing case.
Homicide. Me editing this video, I was doing like hella research about this girl, and she just was like, she was so happy with life, she was outgoing, she had a lot going for herself, and then that happened in the worst way possible. Thousands of people is in this boyfriend slash fiance comments. Thousands. Expressing how they feel. I didn't get no news about her having a possible stalker on her internet. And when I say stalker, I mean stalker. I didn't get no news about them possibly getting followed. And somebody probably did this to her. Homicide. This is only going to one path, and one path only. We need to question the fiance.
We are right outside Capitol Reef right now.
Gabby, petito, never goes outside.
Where are you? We need some questions because you was with her. Well, today somebody spoke out.
And now, a park ranger who responded to that 911 call is speaking out. She says she warned Gabby that her relationship with Brian seemed toxic, to reevaluate the relationship, asking her if she was happy in the relationship with him, and basically saying this was an opportunity for her to find another path.
Until we find out how she died, condolences to her family. If I find any GoFundMe which I will search for before I upload the video. I'm gonna put it first link in the description. You never know when your time comes. Females carry mace. Like I always say in my videos, make sure you buy mace. It's a reason they're out of stock. If you don't see mace, get a taser. If you can't find mace, get a spray bottle, put some bleach in it, because you never know when your time will come. I'm serious, because I love you. I don't think much creator's gonna tell you this, so I will. Subscribe, like the video, y'all know the rules.